Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Uncook and Wine. As usual, I have Fari co-hosting and Tao behind the scenes. What's up?
Hey, what's up, good people?
Good people.
Oh guys, just a quick update. How are you? What's been going on?
Oh, well, I've been good, not complaining. Yeah.
Tao?
Well, I just don't know. I think I'm good. I don't know. I just don't know.
Why don't you ever know? You're supposed to know how you're feeling.
I don't. I think I've got a mixed bag of feelings. I don't know. I just don't know.
It's okay. If you need therapy, you
We're
know.
here to talk
No,
to
I need a
you, please.
job.
Tao needs a
help.
job, guys. Don't worry, we all don't have a job. Oh no, we do. No, but like, yeah. Anyway, I am good. I don't think I have a crush anymore.
Huh. You got crushed? Or you got into a car accident?
Was it infatuation?
I think it was infatuation. I think I like the fact that I was liking someone. But I think ever since I turned 35,
Ever since you what?
Wow.
I just ever since
I allow her to speak. It's okay, go on.
Ever since I turned 35, I just started teaching myself that it's okay to date multiple people at the same time. Because, I think
Okay.
Fairy don't look in
No, I'm just trying to process. Okay, go on.
I love this. I think, it comes with age. I discovered this as soon as I turned 35.
Okay.
That when you date...
Okay, your options.
The way I was about to be serious, do you know what I thought about? I thought one of those podcasts where people were like, yeah.
Well, unless right now you're trying to pour out your
So-
the truth.
So, my thing is, tell you why you look at me like that.
No, we're not judging. It's a safe space. It's okay.
No, I really want to hear this.
Me
No,
too.
okay.
'cause
It's ever
you
since
leave
I
me
turned
hanging.
35, I realized it's okay to date multiple people at the same time. You don't have to sleep with them all or any of them, but it's okay. Because I feel like all the other years I used to get hurt or crushed because I'd focus on one person and then I'd start seeing myself like in the future with them getting married. And the moment I see like a flaw or red flag, I'm crushed. I'm like, man, But when you're talking to like multiple people,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, he failed the test. There's another person, So it's kind of like you don't really get crushed. You're just like, okay, move on. Let me give this one attention and see what he's got. So, yeah, that's what I've been enjoying.
Okay.
And there was nothing wrong with that other crush.
Okay.
I think I was infatuated, And then
But you know what?
talking to him more, I just realized some things. I was like, did I say I want him to be my husband? I don't know. Maybe not. So you were right, Tao. It was too quick.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
You know what about the multiple thing? I think let me just say this. It's very impossible to kill two birds with one stone.
I used to think like that because I used to think I can't give like two people attention, but it's so much easier. Trust me.
So, in other words, women are so good at multitasking.
I wasn't before, but now it's like
So-
35 comes with a different
but you're straining
maturity
yourself,
level.
huh?
Yeah. Pardon?
You're straining yourself because one relationship can strain you.
Very
No, but
true.
the good thing about multiple dating is because you have so many relationships, you are careful with the energy that you're giving to one person. So it's like if I saw you this weekend, I'm not seeing you. I'm going to crucify myself right now. But
All right,
move
here's
on.
the thing. I think you're just supposed to always have your options open. And if you're going to get in, don't get in using your heart, use your brain. And you need to see what it is that you're going to get out of this relationship, what you're putting into that relationship, and also the energy that the person is also giving you. It's okay to put 100% in one person, but never put your eggs in one basket because you're going to get fried. And you're going to be like, ish, yeah, you know what, I tried, it failed. It's okay to try and fail. It's okay for you to say, okay, this one did work out, this one didn't. Look, we're not saying, Kuti, women are supposed to think and act like men. But the older you get, you have to always have your options open, especially if you're not a
And
married
talk
person.
to a lot of person.
And talk to other people, go on dates.
I think I was just
Get to know
scared.
them.
I was scared that the way that she was flying her plane, she was
gonna
flying
crash.
too high,
No, I was.
But then
I
I've only got one request. I think what you need to do is just give love a chance.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm sure she is.
I did try. I'm still trying. Okay, I won't even lie. This guy is like, I haven't seen like a red flag.
Look at you blushing right now.
She's so into him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a red flag that I'm like, but I think my expectations were like very high.
Yeah.
So the things I saw were just things that are not really bad, but just had me question to say, is this really what I want for myself? But he's been consistent being a good person and just everything, like being considerate, being kind. So far, so good. He sounds like, he seems like
okay.
he's being.
Let me ask you one question, Todo. So if it
Well,
happens in future that he becomes your husband, are you gonna tell him that you were the one that we were talking about?
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't want to marry someone I'm going to be honest with.
Oh wow.
And I would want my future husband, to be very open and, cool with stuff like that. Not to be a diva like a woman. To be like, oh, what were you talking about? Anyway, guys, we're not supposed to be talking about me. Sorry. We're not supposed to be talking about me. Yo. But
No, it's good.
we can do this after, okay? We can do this after. Okay. It felt like a conversation. Holy day. Oof. Okay, so, is it 2 days ago?
Yeah.
2 days ago, aren't it?
2 days ago, yeah, I think.
It came out on the 22nd,
Holy
but
ten-
the case was reported on the 21st.
On the 20th.
Yeah.
It came out, okay, it was reported on the 25th. He got arrested on the 21st in the
No,
evening.
22nd.
He got arrested on the 23rd in the evening.
Oh, okay.
But what are you saying?
He got arrested on the what?
On the 20th, around early hours of the morning.
On the 20.
First.
Second, well, somewhere there, but it was night, early hours of the morning. So what had happened was,
Yeah.
a girl, allegedly, Hollyton is being accused for raping a 14-year-old girl, allegedly. Okay.
Yeah.
So the girl's story is said to be according to the girl's story, so I'll first narrate the girl's story and I'll narrate Hollyton's story.
All right.
So the girl says she was invited by Hollyton in Avondale. They met in Avondale, and then after that, Hollyton was shooting a music video. After that, they then went to Hatfield at an Airbnb where apparently she was supposed to be part of the music video. And then while they were there, her friend left around 6 p.m. and left her there. When she was left alone there, Hollyton took her into a room, locked the room, and then 4 of his friends got in. Each was holding either a hand or a leg. So literally 4 people were holding her body. And then Hollyton did whatever he did to her, right? And after that, she was put in an in-drive where she went back to Avondale, where she later told her aunt what had happened, and they went to the police station. After they went to the police station, they then came with the police with some socialite. No one has really, but there are rumors who it is. I'm not going to say the name. I don't want a lawsuit. But there's a socialite that also came with the police with this girl, and Hollyton was arrested. Hollyton then says, this is Hollyton's side. Hollyton says, I was in SA. I think the girl was also in SA, something like that. And then they were communicating. And this girl was like, I'm going through something. I need therapy because of drug abuse, etc., etc. I need help. Hollyton is like, cool. He comes to Zim. He's like, no, I'm Zim. Come where I am. We could talk. They come to Avondale. They come to Hatfield. And by the time Hollyton was done with his shoot, he was like, he realized it was too late and he doesn't have time for her and told her to go. So this is the story at hand. This is what has happened. And so obviously Hollyton is not only facing charges for allegedly just rape, but statutory rape because the girl is 14. It hasn't been proven. Obviously, they're saying we're still waiting for the doctor's report to say that she was actually raped, and also her birth certificate to prove that she is 14 years if it's actually statutory rape. What are you guys thinking? Where are you guys with this?
This is a mouthful to digest, honestly. And there's a lot of he said, she said. And at the moment, we're just going to leave it as alleged because, look, somebody is innocent until proven guilty and then guilty until proven innocent. And it's kind of hard right now to tell what really happened and what transpired on that, fateful day. But the fact that a minor is involved in all this is just really
It hasn't been
messed up.
proven it's a minor yet, but...
Yeah. But the fact that this is Hollyton who is being accused of such a crime, it says a lot, eh? You ask yourself, okay, do artists also take advantage of, people? And then you look at his character, you're like, but is he really like that? I mean, he's a married man, he's an artist, he's the leader with youth. Like, where is this? Where's all this coming from and why? You ask yourself a lot of questions, but you just don't have an answer for it. And it's actually really sad, hey? He's going through that, and his wife, his sons, everybody's all in the mix. It's just crazy.
Well, yeah. My thinking is that I'm asking myself: is he still doing drugs? Because it's not normal that you come with 4 guys and you do something like that to a minor,
hold her,
and I'm also thinking, no, this cannot be real. You can't say 4 guys held me and he was doing whatever he was doing to me. It's impossible. I don't think that's at a lodge. At first you said he locked me, and now they
Four
came.
guys
Yeah, 4 guys,
walked in.
and also lodges have got history of who came and who did not come. So it's good that we go there and we check that. Yeah, Holiday indeed came, and with this and this and that.
No, Holiton actually confirmed they were together at that place. He confirmed the
At
girl
that
was there, but
lodge.
he said at the Airbnb, he says that, and then he, after he recording, was like, "It's time for you to go. It's too late." Because I think he was hoping, according to him, again. I'm not defending him. I know you guys will come for me. I'm like, yeah. No, this is according to him. He came to. He came to. I think he wanted to talk to the girl. I think he wanted to have a conversation with the girl, right? To say, because the girl was saying, I want therapy and stuff like that, I need your help. So he was like, there's no time for us to talk. Maybe another time, go. But this is his story.
Okay, but
No. Before, where did he meet this girl before?
So this girl, they were talking in the DMs while they were both in South Africa. I don't know who started talking to who, but they were having a conversation. And this girl was having a conversation, just saying that, look, hey, Holiton, I know Holiton has been preaching about drugs and stuff like that. So she was saying, I need therapy, I need help. I'm trying to, not drugs. They said drugs. I don't know what substance to say, allegedly.
Okay.
But she said she's going through something and she needs help. So
all right.
Do you
first
think this is
things
a
first.
plot? Number one, I think this is a plot. Why would she choose Holiton?
My question exactly.
Because
Number
he's been
two,
talking about drugs. He's been
You
advocating
may
not
be
for-
talking,
talking
there
about
are,
drugs.
there are
Drug
professional
abuse.
people who can talk about
exactly.
that. And my thinking is that why is this thing so efficient like that? Like you report today and tomorrow he's in chains, and you come with someone
that's
who
not
you
how-
come
that's
with a socialite as well. And if it was so
Maybe she's
genuine,
related
then
to the
they
socialite.
booked you Uber, they booked you InDrive. InDrive also have got history, so we can also track what time did she leave the lodge or the Airbnb, all that. And also we need to question Holiton. Why would he choose Airbnb of all the places?
No, but he's always at Airbnbs. Like he's always, even in my lives, like he's always doing like stuff in Airbnbs. So it's
Alright.
not new for him to be having a group of people around him at an Airbnb. Like if you watch
True.
his lives, yeah.
Uh-huh. But the thing is now, why will somebody go in a DM and say, "Yo, I need help because I'm struggling with drug
Drugs.
abuse or substance abuse," and you go to socialite? I understand you can go to socialite and you can have a little bit of a chat with that person, but the fact that you need therapy, are they the right people to say go for therapy?
I don't know. Sometimes it feels easier to talk to somebody who's gone through it because I'm not. I have to keep saying this. I'm not defending anyone because I know you.
Yeah.
These pages will be taking things and like Todo said. No, guys, I'm just
Go on.
saying my thoughts. Sorry, I just.
There's a lot to this story. Like I said, it's a whole mouthful. You don't know what it is.
I remember what I wanted to say. My issue is my concern. Again, before I say my concern, I am going to say I am not defending anyone. I am not justifying anyone. I am going to repeat that. My concern is what is a 14-year-old doing hanging out with guys in 27 and upwards?
Good question.
Right? And again, when I say this, guys, I am not justifying that she deserves whatever happened if it happened, or I'm not saying that if he did it then he was right. I'm just saying the first thing that came to my mind is if I had a child and they were 14-year-old,
Yep.
right? How, if they're leaving the house, what is going on around them to be comfortable to go to a house full of men that are not related to you at 14 years old?
Yep.
Like what? So that was the first thing that came to mind. Like, why is she there? And if she was a video vixen, because something will come like they needed to be in the video, that's job, that's employment, right?
Yeah.
So I was saying we're employing a 14-year-old without a guardian, without a contract. Like, what is it? Like both parties, Holiton's team, the girls family. If
No,
you
wait.
say,
I think for Holy 10, he did not confirm. I think
he did not confirm she's part of the video.
Yeah, because he says she's coming for therapy, right? Or she's coming to talk, not video or whatever.
But her side was there was a video shoot. I think I read somewhere. I don't know if it's true or whatever. That these girls were coming for a video
so it's
shoot.
apparent. It's apparent. The story is so apparent because if Holy 10 is saying he has charts and he has everything that's saying that she was coming for therapy. It's so apparent that because if she's coming for therapy, there's no way that she's coming for video. It means the girl is lying. If Holy 10 has proof for that,
I don't know if she's lying. It's allegedly. Again, my
no,
point. My thing
logically and honestly speaking,
I'm not going to say she's lying. She could be telling
I
the
think
truth.
that's my. I'm
We
saying
don't know whose
I
story
think
is right.
yes.
You think,
that-
okay,
yes,
those are-
that's what I'm saying. I think she's lying. Why am I saying that? I think she's lying.
Wow.
Imagine a 14-year-old girl, and you say 4 guys held me. 14-year-old girl. I mean, I'm just thinking a 14-year-old girl, 10 plus 4, 10 years plus 4.
That's a
She
child.
could be,
That's like-
that's a child.
I have
Why,
a
why
14
4
I know,
guys?
that's a baby.
And
I'm
and
thinking
and
like-
Holy 10 is so massive, is so big that only himself can handle. Why?
Why would he need
4 men?
Well,
And also that
people
4
think
men.
maybe it was for their amusement as men. Maybe they enjoy doing
And
that
4
kind of
men,
thing.
and why this is a plot. I think this is a plot because if it's 4 men, why not arrest the other 4 guys?
Apparently they're nowhere to be found.
You know what? This story has a lot of loopholes. It's a messed up story in its own way. Like, the more you
40?
listen to the story, the more you're like, I'm sorry, what the fuck is going on? That's exactly what you would say.
No, it's
Like,
And
what is
and
this?
I'm thinking even if Holy 10 has his own history that I don't like, I don't think he's like that because I remember there's a video trending.
I can't speak on
we
his
can't
behalf.
speak for
No, I'm not
anybody at the
speaking on.
moment.
It's my thing. I'm just
it's your
airing my
thinking.
views.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just airing my views that from what I saw that he once there's this little kid who once requested to be on a live, not to be.
And she was 17 and he
Yeah,
refused.
and he refused.
Yeah.
What about shooting a video with a 14-year-old? I don't think he would do something like that.
Or maybe she's the one that wanted to be part of the video, and probably she was brought there by somebody that's an adult, and then she kept following him around. And it's like, no, can we talk? What? It's like, yeah, we're shooting a music video, and she thought maybe she could hang. Look, people have different backgrounds in their families
Yeah, I
and
think
stuff
also
like that.
there's a thing for especially people that are like in the public eye, and especially if you know you like to ruffle some feathers and say things and comment on things like Holly Ten has done. Not to suggest anything, but if you are for any other person who's in the public eye, whether you're a celebrity, musician, influencer, I think people need to be very careful
Yeah,
who
you
they
become a
allow in their
target.
space, especially when you know you're always on social media ruffling some feathers because you never know who's targeting you, you never know who's coming to you and for what reasons, their intentions,
Yeah.
because things like this can happen.
Yeah, that's very true.
So don't be hanging around with people that have nothing to lose. I know sometimes you want to be nice to fans, but it's real. Like people have bad intentions and it's a real thing. And, like I said, if you're someone like, that likes to ruffle some feathers, say things about people, insult people, for example, or you never know who's still bitter about what you said. You never know who's not happy about what you said. And you could be a target. And, sometimes you respond to a DM because you're like, I'm trying to help. Sometimes it's out of the goodness of heart. However, when I say this again, I'm going to repeat it. Those platforms that take my content, I am not justifying anything. I am not saying he did not. I'm not supporting. I don't know. The law would take its course and prove
who's innocent
who's
and
innocent, who's
guilty.
not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to calculate here because if you're in grade 1, you're probably 6 or 7, right?
14 is like Form 2.
Yeah,
Form 1.
because-
Form
because I have
1.
a
Form
no,
1.
it depends.
No,
And
my
now-
daughter's in Form 2. She's
Form
14.
2. No, like normal is Form 2,
Yeah.
but it could be Form
Yeah,
1.
Form 1, Form 2 because
My sister's kid is Form 1. I can't even imagine.
you're
her
in grade
hanging
1 when you're
out-
6.
Hanging out
You-
with
no, you're in grade 1 when
27-year-old.
you're in grade 1 when you're 6. So it means that she's probably Form 1.
For some people, it differs, but yeah.
Yeah. So, whatever the case is. Why is she mingling with so many socialites?
That was my concern. Because
Why?
My sister's kid is like Form 1, right? And I see her as a kid. I can't even, no disrespect to you guys, not judgment, but I can't even be comfortable she coming here and hanging out with you guys. And I'm just like, Sarai, like, you get what I'm saying? Not that you guys, I don't trust you or anything, but it's just in my head to say, there's no way I can be like, Tambana Tao. For what reason?
Yeah.
You can't say to your daughter, go and hang out with her. For what? Like, they can't be, like, they're not friends.
No,
They
they're
can't
not.
be friends. You
There's,
know?
there's just a lot of loopholes in this story.
There's
honestly.
also need for justice, I think, especially for men. I would want to say this, especially for men, because
I knew you would take it here.
yeah,
Okay,
because
go on.
every time that we're talking about rape and all that, not that the law is just too harsh on that. That's the hideout. If someone
It
is
has
mistreated,
to be harsh. Let me tell you why.
no,
why I feel like it has
because
to-
the rights are more emphasized on women. Women rights.
And what's
Let
wrong
them
with
be
that?
human rights. No, I've never had people talk about men or defend men rights law that protect men. I've never heard of that.
There's-
And there's need.
That Ramachinda is doing the Lord's work.
Exactly.
And the podcast focused on men's
It's
health
focused
and
on men's
rights.
health and mental health. What about the legal aspect? The legal aspect will
there.
protect the
It's
men,
already there.
and we need to also, if we're saying equal rights,
not heavy.
yeah, let's have equal rights. Let's be
We do
equal.
that.
Let's not, because women are now
Remember, a couple of months ago,
weaponizing
we were
the
talking
law.
about those boys that were raped, but we're not defending
Yeah.
them. And I defended
No, I
them.
think
and
women are
others are
weaponizing this, and now to say what I really
No,
I
do you know,
don't
I
buy
do
this.
agree. There's some women that weaponize rape, right? But the truth of the matter is, there are a lot of women. There are actually more women being raped and
Yeah,
being
and they
silenced.
and they don't say anything.
And they don't say anything.
Others are raped in their
in
marriages.
as much as
others
there
are
are
raped in
people,
their
yeah,
relationships.
every day,
Nobody says
kids, young
anything.
kids that cannot speak. So I think because there is a lot more women suffering than those that
No,
are
she wi-
actually
This girl,
weaponizing this.
I'm really taking it personal. Now she's going to report to her aunt or whoever.
What's
Why
wrong with
not
that?
go to her aunt when she was facing whatever situation that she was facing?
Good question, though.
Maybe she felt comfortable talking to someone who has gone through what she's going through.
Where are the
Lolita
parents?
was-
Where are the parents? Are they?
Sometimes parents don't want to be listening to your stories. You know how African parents are. You know how Zimbabwean parents are. You can't go and be like,
No,
I need
Zimbabwean
therapy 'cause I
parents
can't
have
stop
got their
drinking."
children to
Really?
heart. Todo. They've got their children to heart. I was watching
Ciao.
this city parking video.
Ciao.
They've got their children to heart.
Ciao, listen, imagine, okay, I go to my family, I'm like, I'm depressed right now. It's like, what's depressing? What's the problem? It's because I think I'm addicted to wine.
Aren't you?
But no, I'm not. No, just giving you an example. Like, what honest reaction, and I tell them that I can't stop taking wine. An African parent, if I a parent, let's be honest, is their first reaction, what do you think is your first reaction as an African parent? And I come and say, I can't stop taking wine, or I can't stop going out, I'm addicted to going out, or I'm depressed.
All right. If it was my 14-year-old telling me that, I will definitely, look
No,
for
but you-
somebody to help. Because I'm talking about a 14-year-old.
Well, it depends with the age, eh?
Because I'm already in mommy mode, and I'm looking at my 14-year-old telling
Okay,
me
if you
that.
see her drunk,
Yeah.
If you see her drunk, what's the first thing? Let's be honest. The first thing you see your child coming drunk, are you going to scold her or are you going to say therapy? The first thing that comes to mind. Well, one episode.
I'm going to slap the black out of her.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what
Actually beats
African.
the black
Where
out
the
of
hell
her.
did you get alcohol? Like what? It's like, bro. It's
No.
one is thinking about
Why
therapy
not
when they see
call
their child
each-
drunk or whatever.
the parent? I think they're just negligent. I think. Why am I saying that? Because by 6 o'clock, you're saying she was not yet home. 6, and they were.
But also, they say they started calling her at some point, asking where you were,
and she was not picking because the Holiton had took her phone.
Maybe.
And the 4 men were holding her down.
Please.
And 4 men were holding her down. So
You
never
know, this
Please.
story is like so.
I just hope if this happened, girl gets her justice. If Holiton
Yeah.
didn't do it, he gets his justice. Whoever,
And
whatever the
he's
case
already
is.
lost 500.
Dollars.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, it's sad.
I don't want to say my views on that, but however,
Moving along.
moving along, you're talking about man, GBV. Did you see what
Yeah.
happened in Eastview, Mabuko?
Yeah.
So a man apparently at 3 a.m. How many days was it? Last week, a couple of days ago.
A couple of days ago.
Eastview Mabuko. So this man wakes up at 3 a.m. for whatever reason, unalives his 2 kids
Yeah.
with a knife, and then cuts the wife's throat.
Yeah.
But I think it wasn't that deep. And then the wife manages, a pregnant wife by the way, manages to run away, and then he lights the house. It's a cabin. You know, one of those cabins when you're taking care of. Yeah. He lights it on fire. He starts stabbing himself in the intestines of his belly. Whew. You know, when I kept on listening to the interview, I was like, what the hell? Like, it goes back to what I was talking about last week about mental health. It's like people are going through a lot. And, you know, and the funny thing is the comments I was getting, we as Africans, we don't need therapy. We don't do therapy. I'm like...
We actually do need therapy. Because you know what? When you start looking at how messed up the story is, it takes us back to Nyaya and Dota Nachuma and with GBV. And the sick and messed up part about it is when I was listening to the interviews, it was, according to the neighbors, this lady was working and the husband would stay at home and take care of the kids. And then they had an argument, and funny enough, it was as if they just moved in like about 2 months back.
Yeah, that's what
they just
people say.
moved into the neighborhood, and they were just like newbies. But they'd never seen these people fighting or arguing. It looked like there was just bliss in the marriage. And then the next thing is a woman is screaming in the middle of the night, but the neighbors thought, we have a funeral next door, so there's no reason for us to go and check. She runs out of the house and she's naked. She goes to a police's house. They dress her up and she's bleeding. She runs off to her mother's house because she's panicking. And then she tells them what's happening. The next thing is she hears, it's actually burning your cabin. And then they find the man sitting there with his intestines all out and he's still stabbing himself. And it's a very sad thing. My question is, why are women still staying in such relationships? I mean, every single day we're hearing of a case, GBV. And mind you, after a few days, after this case came out, there's a man who killed his own brother-in-law after a squabble. And funny enough, that man had come in to be a mediator. He's like, no, I've come here to mediate the story, you know, the whole issue and stuff. And this man had a track record of violence, but she still stayed. My question is, why?
People are pressured. I think, you know, there's a video I saw recently on TikTok. This is a Ugandan and Kenyan woman. She's a pastor. She was like, I just want to apologize to all the women we've pressured as a church to get married. And I'll say this again. Stop pressuring people to stay in marriages, both for male and female. Stop pressuring people to get married. Stop pressuring people to have children.
Yeah.
Stop pressuring people to have children. Don't have children when you're not ready. It's okay to not have children, guys. It's okay. And I'll stand on that hill until I die. Because this man had 2 kids. And the woman was pregnant, so that's 3 kids.
A third. Yeah.
Supposedly, maybe the issue is finances, and he's thinking, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this anymore, and you know, and people end up doing these things because they're pressured. They're going through a lot. They're yada yada yada. Stop pressuring people to get married. Don't be in marriages you don't want to be in. Walk out. Walk away.
But the thing now is, I have witnessed a lot of women still staying in such marriages. Well, family members as well, and even neighbors.
It's because of pressure. You know. It's because of pressure. You go home and say you want to divorce the man. That maybe the man is like the breadwinner of the whole family. They're like,
I still think the women also have a choice. Others actually stay. They'll be hearing the message, but they still stay.
No, do you know what the choice is coming from? If I leave, then I become a single mother.
Okay.
What are people saying about single mothers? If I leave, then my family won't respect me. So it's all coming back. But if people were okay, if people were celebrating or being okay with people walking out and saying, okay, for your safety, for your life, it's okay, it's fine. No one would be scared to leave. But people are scared to leave because of what we're going to say about it.
But it's not really about what people are going to say. Other people, they still stay because of finances. Like, who's going to take care of me? How am I going to do it with these 3 children? He's not going to support these children. So what's the point in me having to leave? Who's going to do all this for me? It's not even about society laughing and talking.
Well, if it's about finances, then there's the law. That's when the law comes in. That's where the law comes in. That's where maintenance comes in. If you need your children to be supported, you know, then...
Maintenance when I'm not working. You know, the law will say, how much are you earning?
Or the man.
Yeah.
Or you're a hustler, you don't have a pay slip.
I don't have a pay slip.
Well, that needs to be fixed. But then
now
again,
the women
when I was
still
listening
stay.
to the
That's the
interview,
reason.
I'll go back to mental health and I'll preach about this. When I was listening to the interview, one of the person from Mavuko was like, the government needs to do something. There's been 2 suicides already in a couple of months. People are going through a lot. People, like you're saying, the other one killed his brother-in-law. This one kills. So many killings are happening. So many people. You showed us how many videos of people fighting, hitting each other, women hitting men, men hitting women. It's like it all starts here. For me to raise my hand,
I'm
for me to
thinking-
raise my hand to beat you guys, something is happening here. Something is not right here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm also thinking, why do we term it GBV, gender-based violence? I think violence is just violence. We don't need a term to say GBV, because when we say
Because it's
GBV,
happening between couples.
no, because if we only term it GBV, we are not thinking about men as well. No, I'm telling
But
you,
the word
violence
gender does
is
also-
yeah.
Gender
I know people when
also
when
about
people
men,
hear about
doesn't
gender,
it?
when we mention the word gender,
Yeah.
what comes into your mind is women. Because what
But
you were
gender
talking about
is-
now, no,
gender
wait,
is male or
wait,
female?
yes,
Yeah, gender is either male or female.
yes, on paper that's that. But practically, what were you guys saying? You were talking. Why do women say why women? Why do you were not including men in that? So I don't.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
think
I'll say this
because
again.
violence is
Men
not.
or women?
Wait. Because violence is not between animals. No, it's between men. It's between us. So there's no need to say gender-based violence. It's just a term that is there to push the agenda of empowering women. There's no need for us to term it that way.
No, but
Those who
gender
are
is
doing
both
development
male
or
and female,
whoever brought that term, they need to revise that term. Gender-based violence is just a term that is meant to push the female agenda, feminism, and it's not fair for men.
Well, then become a woman. Is there anything wrong with that?
Tell you right. Don't mind. Don't mind.
I don't have a response for that, but
No, I do. I understand him. I understand you, and you're very right. Because I remember years back, I was still in Bulawayo. I was doing my fingerprints, Hillside Police Station, and this man came, and I felt sad for him. I felt really sad for him. He came into the, inside the police station, and it was like, I went out last weekend. I came with a girl in my house, and for the past week she's refusing to go. She's beating me. Do you know the way the police were laughing? And he was serious. He was like, I want her to leave. They're like, "Ewe, we all want to go." And they were laughing. And he was just there, embarrassed and ashamed. And I was like, oh man, it must be really hard for men to actually go through something like this. And they go and report it, and probably the same way the police or whatever react to a woman is probably different to a man. So I do get what you're saying. And I think for most guys that get beaten or whatever, I don't think they don't know how to. They just know the consequences when it comes to their side. Yeah, it's going to be bad. So they rather just, because like the videos you're showing me, they rather just not do anything about it. Because they're like, if I hurt her, it's not going to be cute for me. It's prison or whatever the case is. So I do get you.
The biasness of gender-based violence. So in other words, we're just supposed to say violence is violence.
Violence is violence.
Violence
Exactly.
is violence. And if you're in a relationship, since we're seeing a lot of violence happening, I'm trying not to say gender-based violence, but since we're seeing the violence happening, especially in marriages and relationships, if you're in a relationship and you don't feel safe, both for male and female, and again, like I was saying, I'll still preach mental health. For somebody to become physical, it starts here. It starts with what they say. I was seeing a TikTok video, some guy was just like, I'll kill you. He kept on saying, I'll kill you. And people like, you can't be joking like that. Because what in my vocabulary, what in me can put,
out
can
of
make
the
me
mouth,
say
out
those
of
words.
the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Thank you.
Which means you will act
So it
on it
starts with
tomorrow.
it goes, what is your partner saying to you continuously? Because if they keep saying one day I'll kill you and one day they will kill you.
That's very true.
Yeah, one day they will beat you. No, I'm serious. What is your partner saying to you? When you're fighting, how are they reacting? Are they punching the wall? How are they acting? It's those things that you look at. And because today is punching the wall. Today is breaking the TV.
Or she's throwing
or
stuff.
she's breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Or she's stuff. The next thing it's you she's breaking.
Exactly.
So those are the signs you should look at and leave, guys. You won't die.
Look at her pushing your agenda.
Not for long, though.
Also, I also needed to bring out something that's very serious about our
Today's conversation is sad.
our law enforcement team. They need to know what to say, what to do, because you can't say someone is coming to report a case, and you're saying come and hear this. The next thing that if they hit the person, they're wrong now. But if they're coming to report to you, you are laughing.
But I think they've changed their attitudes.
I think they've changed because that's like years back. No, that was like
No.
2014,
I don't think so.
I think they
Those
have.
those guys. I would say it. I think I posted something about the police and all that, the traffic thing.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, Tawa, did you see the Facebook comment? I don't know what happened to her, to him. I was like, Tawa, are you okay?
Nah, I'm good,
Because
but
he
I-
tagged the ZRP on his Facebook.
No, they need. Yeah, they
I don't
they
even
really
complain
need
about
to.
traffic.
They really need to look into. They really need to introspect themselves. Actually, they really need to, especially the traffic department,
Yeah.
because they create confusion and commotion so that they gain from it. They take from it. If they really want to make. If they really mean good, they should advise, no, you should not you should not do this. But they actually hide and ambush. If it is genuine, I know they should be open enough about it now to say, no, this
I'm
is
not
a
gonna-
one way. This is you don't do this, you don't do this. They should not hide.
I'm not going to blame the whole department and say they have a problem.
They need to just put signs on the
No,
street.
no.
That's another issue.
It's not their job. They are there to police the law. That's someone else's job to do the signs, you know. But my point is, I can't blame the whole Z therapy. I feel like there's certain individuals in it that might be taking advantage of this, you know, the system. Just like if somebody's working at a chicken inn or whatever.
No, you know why, Todo? I've been actually trying to find out the whole thing. Now they've got sports ticket. It was not there in the past. It means they are getting revenue out of it. Now you cannot find someone their own. It means something.
we needed
No.
to be in the seats.
Today's conversation is sad. I'm not
You really need to. They really need to introspect, and they cause a lot of chaos and confusion
It's
in
just
the
like the
streets.
lady with the kid with oxygen. That was sad.
It was,
City council, yeah.
and now people
parking.
are applauding 2 Chains, but still,
Who's applauding? Who? I've never seen anyone applauding.
no, they're saying that,
For
yeah,
apologizing.
for
2 Chainz
apologizing
has
and-
That's the
proposed.
thing. That's the thing with them. It's like things are only made okay when the public complains. It's like, why is the system not okay in the first place?
yes.
You know, it's man.
And then
It
goes
becomes
viral
a
about
problem
something,
when
then somebody starts
when
talking.
you
That
when
video
you
was
find
sad.
city parking
Yeah.
saying you should pay parking at a hospital, at a clinic. They say pay parking. Something is wrong. They need to look at themselves.
Shawu does not like 2 Chainz.
No.
I'm just saying.
Actually, he should be very, 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 very serious. He needs to be serious. That guy is not serious at all.
So 2 Chainz, you're being called out here by Tao. He's not happy about how you're doing things. You're running it like a tuck shop.
No, because you only take actions. You only take. Yeah. What does it help to say sorry when when you take off my eye?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, and it
Yeah.
doesn't give back. You know, if really the mother was not careful,
Yeah,
he could have died.
that's
Yeah.
very
And you
true.
will say sorry for whose life?
That doesn't make any sense, honestly. And now let's speak of something happy, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, the two.
Let's
I
talk
feel
about Feli Nandi.
Yeah,
and
let's talk
her
about something fun.
dancing.
The 2 past conversations were a bit heavy. So Feli Nandi was choking. Yeah. Do you know what? I didn't even know her body was like that.
Did she have a body down or something?
No, she's been. I used to go to the same gym with her. I used to see her at the gym. She used to train. Like,
Okay.
I don't know her last. Yeah, she's got a train on GS. That was actually in one of her videos. No, I used to see her at the gym.
Okay.
I was about to say the gym. No, I wouldn't want to do that to her. But I used to see her at the gym. She would work hard. So I feel like she worked. I don't know. Maybe she did, but I used to see her at the gym, and she like lost weight.
Yeah.
But her booty. Whoop.
Yeah.
I saw that video. I was like, what? Okay. I liked it.
Right.
And then people were not happy. I liked it. I was like, go girl. Why haven't you been doing this all along?
Feli Nandi is not a gospel singer.
No, she's not.
She's not by Charamba, and neither is she Janet Manyoa. If she was any of those 2 artists and she's twerking like that, people can say whatever they want. But
Even if she
still,
was,
she's an
man.
artist.
No, I
Let
think
her
I know.
dance if
Wait,
she wants to
I
dance.
don't think she's. I don't think she's wrong or she did anything bad or
No.
sad. No,
It's not
she
like she was
didn't.
naked, she
no,
was dressed.
actually, because I think people were disappointed because
Why?
they've not seen her actually because she's what she represents. Mskano Marokwe. She
Why was
usually
she not
hides.
wearing a rock
She
wear?
she usually hides her booty in those
got
rockways.
booty.
She's got booty. And her dancing to Baba. I don't think it's wrong. We are just
I think the public, people have a
Perception about
have a
her.
way of I don't know whether it's assuming or saying, okay, I don't know what's the word, but people have a way of, okay, my words. And someone was saying we're chopping English. Did you see the comments on YouTube?
no.
Let us chop the English then.
Okay, but people have a way of, like, okay, for example, I come on social media, I post, right? And then they want to put, because I post drinking wine, and people are like, you're an alcoholic. But it's like, the last time I drank wine was on Sunday. Was it the World Cup, And I probably drink wine again when we're shooting next, right? But because I post, every time I post, I'm holding a glass of wine, then people think that's my whole life. I don't blame them. I'm not saying there's anything wrong, but I feel like people need to realize that what people give to you is not really who they are. Maybe she likes twerking and there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. And for years, she's just been singing in her long dresses, African attire, not showing you guys, her body and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that she can't have a good time. And who are you to tell her not to twerk or have a good time?
Good question.
Just because you think she is this person when you don't even really know her.
Let her be. Just let her be. Just
Like,
let her.
let her be. If she
just
wants to
let her
twerk.
be.
I like her twerking. I think her next video, she should actually twerk. I think she and Baba Hari should actually do a collab and
She should feature and
And
be
twerk.
Magati.
I want to see that. I don't know why people are mad. Like, it's not your life. She's not your
True.
wife.
Yeah.
Who are, like...
No, but I saw something. I think that's why people are sad. I saw
What?
something that was saying she's secretly dating Baba Harare.
And wasn't it Passion Java was pushing that narrative?
I think so.
No,
'Cause-
he didn't say they're dating. He just said, I know something about Baba. He didn't literally say...
yeah,
like
because
they're
I saw a
dating.
video. I think they were
Yeah.
at a restaurant or whatever. I saw they were talking and yeah. And the next thing, it's Feli dancing to Ta Ta Ta.
I liked the video. I enjoyed the video. I was like, whoa, Feli, you can do that?
I know,
You should
right?
do that in your videos. Like, you should do more of that. I don't know.
I
And then
wanna
the next
see
thing on
that.
Twitter, people like, hey, Feli, we're disappointed in you. Why? It's
Why
not
are you
your wife, it's
disappointed
not
with
your
the
daughter.
things that you also do in secret?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Why?
besides, she is an artist. That's her job.
She can
and her
do
job
whatever
is
she-
to entertain.
Yeah.
And did we get entertained? Oh, we
I
got
did, God.
entertained. So why is there a
Why
problem?
are people
Me,
making
I
this a
want,
thing?
Twerk away if you wanna
I
twerk.
want her to twerk more.
Exactly.
Please, Feli, please twerk more.
She understands the culture. She
Now,
understands
actually want to come to a
everything.
show in August. I want to see her twerking.
Exactly. Are you
Tutsi
gonna twerk too?
Korinde.
I also
Or maybe
gonna
it's the
twerk
content
too?
of the song. I don't know why people are murdered her. I just don't know. Is it
It's
the
just the same as that time when we talked about who's this one? ASAP Rocky.
No.
Uh-huh.
Feli's not married.
She's married.
She's
Shirley.
married,
she's
I
not.
think.
She is married.
She got married recently.
She got married.
Recently? No, she
Recently.
didn't.
No.
Feli's married.
No.
No, guys, Feli's not married.
It's okay. We can leave it there.
Where
but
did she
you
get
know
married?
she's
Those videos that were item circulating.
You know?
It was a music video.
It was a music video.
The one with the big guy.
Yeah.
That's the trainer. That's the GS I was talking about. I used to train with those guys.
She's not married to that guy. She's married to someone
Ah,
else.
Fighters got tea.
We'll leave it there.
Okay, sorry. We still have time for one more. We're done. We're done. Okay.
I thought we were going to talk about. Oh, well, it's fine.
Well,
Dima.
We don't have time. But anyway, thank you guys. Today was sad. I feel heavy because of the rape conversation and the killings. But anyway,
Yeah.
Feli was a lighter conversation. Feli, please twerk more. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We
And
are also
twerk.
twerk if you can. Funny. We're also on social media on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Please DM us, talk to us. We see your comments. Some of you like us, some of us don't, but it's okay. We appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.
Tuddles.